Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to another indie book review. This one is a short story collection called Portraits of Dread by Michael J. Elliott. Michael J. Elliott is the owner of the Dark Realm Diaries and several other YouTube channels. He's a quirky Australian. Actually, he lives in Australia, but I'm not sure if he's Australian. There's way too many British things here for me not to think that he actually grew up in England. But still, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna check it out because that doesn't matter. What matters is that Michael is a very approachable guy, very genuine guy. And this collection was actually pretty nice. I want to get out certain details from this collection. First off, there are some typos. I don't think it's something to lose yourself in, but I don't want you to get disconnected if you see a typo in the collection. Keep on going. Enjoy the book. Second off, this one actually got me wondering, and I'll ask a question. If you notice this, there's no page numbering. Here's the thing. Normally I say, I'm going to read 10, 15, 20 pages. I don't have that luxury here unless I count every time I read. And I found myself reading quicker, which is a bit weird. And I'm not sure how you feel about that. At first it was kind of bothersome, and then eventually it got to the point where I just kept reading. And then I would realize how much I read in one go, and I'm like, whoa, I just read 40 pages in 40 minutes. Or what have you, or whatever amount. Some stories here are creepy as hell. Others are gory as hell. And it depends on where he wants to explore. But there is one story here. I'm actually going to check to see if I can find it. I should have marked this before. No, it's not. Here's the thing with Michael. He can write something weird and intense and worrying and dystopian and creepy and terrifying and unsettling. But this one, Mr. Westacott's Christmas. I'm not going to say the tone of it all. All I'm going to say is that that particular story might be one of my favorites of the collection because I see the potential for Michael to explore something very emotional, heart-wrenching even. That you're coming from a restaurant that serves carcasses, and then you find this little ditty. It just shows that, honestly, there's a lot to Michael. And there's a glimmer here of a very, very special writer. That, sure, he can creep you up. But there's going to be one story or one book that he writes that is going to make you cry and bawl your eyes out. And I think that's a very impressive thing. Overall, the collection, I think, is pretty sound, pretty solid. I'm not going to say it's life-changing. I'm going to say it's a very good addition to your collection. I did mention the shortcomings, not for you to highlight that, but so you can look past that and just enjoy the collection, because it's very enjoyable. There's a dystopian story about fat people that is very uncomfortable because although in the larger scale, I don't think that would ever happen. I'm sure that although it won't happen, there's some people that might even push for it. That's how unnerving it was for me. So yeah, by all means, check them out. I'm going to include the link to the Goodreads review and the link to the Amazon link. And man, good indie guy, good guy. You can also check out his channel. I'll see if I include also the link to his channel. So by all means, say hi. If you do, say that I sent you. And until next time, peace, love, and maki rolls.